Insulin resistance explained. You're going to want to save and share this video. All foods turn into glucose, sugar, in our blood. Carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Only 1 teaspoon of sugar should be circulating in our blood at any given time, and it only takes another half a teaspoon to be considered a diabetic. But the average person eats approximately 200 grams of carbohydrates per day, which equals 50 teaspoons. Insulin is a hormone released from your pancreas to bring blood sugar down. Insulin acts like a key that opens the door in every cell in your body to allow that sugar, glucose, to go from the bloodstream and into your cell to be converted into energy. Over 50 teaspoons of sugar per day, our insulin is working overtime. So if you look at an average day of breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including snacks, we're eating approximately 5 to 6 times a day. And every time we eat, our blood sugar spikes and your insulin is released to pull that blood sugar spikes back down. Because we're eating so many times a day, so often, and the majority of those foods are carbohydrates, insulin stays up all the time. And that chronic elevation of insulin leads to a condition called insulin resistance. When something is elevated all the time, we become resistant to it. When insulin is elevated all the time, your body has to make more insulin, do its job, and try to keep that blood sugar down, where your insulin levels raise higher and higher, and we become more and more resistant, until one day where your blood sugar starts to climb as well. And that doesn't even include all the havoc that insulin resistance wreaks on our body. And that's even before diabetes sets in. And that's because insulin has hundreds of other functions. And that's why an issue with insulin can cause so many other symptoms in your body. Feelings like being hungry all the time, difficulty losing weight, fatigue, skin tags, adult acne, and dermatitis. And if it continues, insulin resistance leads to not only diabetes, but heart disease, high blood pressure, obesity, and so many other symptoms and conditions, all considered chronic metabolic diseases. So what's the solution? Strategies to bring and keep insulin down. I've personally been using 2 nutraceuticals that had helped me reverse my type 2 diabetes and lose over 130 pounds, which made reversing insulin resistance so much easier.